What if reality is not just one fixed experience? What if the way you experience life could shift so deeply that it feels like stepping into another world? Across cultures, there have been rituals designed to alter perception. Rituals performed at specific times, with specific sounds, with specific movements. Some people believe these rituals can open doors to parallel realities, other dimensions, other worlds, other states of existence. But is this real? Can a ritual actually take you somewhere else? Or is something far more subtle happening? Stay with me till the end because the answer from yogic tradition may completely change what you think reality even means. When most people hear parallel reality, they imagine another physical universe, a different world existing somewhere else. But in yogic culture, the idea is approached differently. It is not about going somewhere else physically, it is about experiencing life in a completely different way. Right now, your experience of reality is shaped by your senses, your thoughts, your emotions, your memory. Change these, and your experience of reality changes. So instead of asking, can I go to another world? Yogic tradition asks, can your experience of this world transform so deeply that it feels entirely different? A ritual is not just a set of actions. In yogic tradition, it is a structured process. Every element of a ritual has a purpose. The timing, the sounds, the gestures, the environment. These are designed to influence the body and mind in specific ways. When done with attention, a ritual can shift your state of awareness. It can move you from distraction to focus, from restlessness to stillness, from ordinary perception to heightened sensitivity. Many rituals involve repeating sounds or mantras. They involve rhythmic movement. They involve focused attention. These elements have a direct effect on the nervous system. They can calm the mind, synchronize brain activity, and bring attention into a single pointed state. When attention becomes intense and stable, your experience of reality begins to change. Not outside, but inside. In mystic musings, Sadhguru often explains that what we call reality is largely shaped by our perception. He suggests that if perception changes, reality itself appears different. One of his key insights is your experience of life is entirely determined by the way your mind and senses function. This means that by changing the way your system functions, you are, in a sense, entering a different dimension of experience, not by traveling, but by transforming perception. Most of the time, your attention is scattered, moving from one thought to another, one distraction to another. But rituals are designed to gather attention, to bring it into a single point. When attention becomes completely focused, something unusual happens. The usual sense of time may fade, the sense of self may soften. The boundary between you and your surroundings may feel less rigid. This can feel like stepping into another reality. Sadhguru often reminds seekers that spiritual practices are not about creating illusions. They are about seeing more clearly. He once said, spirituality is not about going somewhere else. It is about seeing this life the way it truly is. Rituals, when used correctly, are tools. They help you step out of your usual patterns of thinking and perception. They create a break in your habitual way of experiencing life. When your perception shifts deeply, the world can feel completely different. Colors may seem more vivid. Sounds may feel clearer, time may feel slower or faster. Your sense of identity may loosen. In such moments, it may feel like you have entered a different reality. But in yogic understanding, nothing external can change. What has changed is how you are experiencing it. So, does ritual take you to another dimension? Not physically, but it can take you beyond your usual patterns, beyond your usual limitations, into a state where your experience of life is more intense, more present, and more expansive. In that sense, it is not a different world, it is a different way of being in the same world. Yogic tradition does not aim to escape reality, it aims to deepen your experience of it. Rituals are simply tools, they are not the destination. They prepare your system, they align your body, mind, and energy so that you can experience life more fully. And when that happens, even this ordinary world can feel extraordinary. So, the next time you hear about rituals opening doors to other realities, remember this: the most powerful door is not somewhere outside, it is within your own perception. And when that door opens, everything changes. But here's something to reflect on. If your experience of reality can change so deeply just by shifting your perception, how much of what you call reality is actually created by you? If this exploration of yogic tradition resonated with you, share this video with someone curious about consciousness and perception. And for more insights into inner transformation, like this video and subscribe.